Well, it is an active day. Lots to talk about. Thanks so much for joining us here on Canada's Weather Network. We'll begin with some video out of Manitoba. Decent conditions. I love that sky. Boy, we always appreciate looking at your images and your videos. It's going to be mild across Manitoba, many parts of the country, in fact. In Coquitlam, BC, we had some foggy conditions yesterday, and it will be an active zone today. We're tracking some moisture. Some of it will be rain. In some areas and higher elevations, it'll fall as snow. You can see the progression north to south. So for you in Vancouver, it'll be late in the day, an evening period when you get some of that rain. And then you can see on Friday, we're seeing another system move in. So let's get into some of those details. Firstly, how much rain is expected? Well, the most on Vancouver Island, central western areas, up to 30 millimeters. That's over an inch. 10 to 20 in Vancouver. Again, this will be late evening into the overnight period. And the forecast, temperature-wise, 7 degrees in Vancouver, 8 in Vancouver. The warm stuff, and we can say warm because we're approaching 20 degrees above the norm up in Yellowknife, +2 for today. 7 in Fort McMurray. Calgary +4, that's 5 degrees above where we should be. Regina +7, mainly sunny conditions. That's 15 degrees warmer than the norm. And in Winnipeg, some sunshine and +2, that's 12 above. So a very mild brand of air across much of certainly central western Canada and to some extent to the east too. But we have active weather. Watching some of these snow squalls, it has been more problematic east of Georgian Bay. Some of this, pushing down south, you may get a burst in the Toronto area for the late afternoon. Generally speaking, as indicated by Georgian Bay, 10 to 15 centimeters, otherwise 2 to 5. I'm not really forecasting much that would warrant, a shovel per se in Toronto, but as the kids head home, there may be some flurries, a quick little affair happening. Let me show you actually some other video out in the Fort Erie area. This is a neat shot to see. Great day to be a duck, I guess, yesterday. We had some strong wind gusts. That will not be the case for today. And wind was the big story into eastern sections of the country. Of course, Atlantic Canada, thousands still without power. And so chainsaws and insurance adjusters will certainly be watching and visiting various sites to see what needs to be done. So we have this front that's moving west to east, doing a couple of things. One is cold air wraps in behind it. So you'll have southerly flow ahead of it, mild temperatures today, and then the cold air moves in for tomorrow. But we're also seeing some snow. Now, some of it will be sea effect. In fact, especially for the western sections of Newfoundland, this is where we could see in excess of 20 centimeters of snow. Also potential for maybe some squalls in Inverness County. There's an advisory in place. You can see this band here. Now it's going to stay on the water. That's good news. So generally speaking, it's very localized. We'll get some sunshine in parts of the Maritimes. Otherwise, by late afternoon, some showers starting to spread in, certainly for you into the Halifax area. But this is what it looks like across the board. So 3 in St. John's, 4 degrees in Charlottetown. We'll get up to -7 in Saguenay. And as you move up to northwestern Ontario, -2 with some sun. Down through the lower Great Lakes, -1 in Ottawa, mainly sunny skies. We have 1 in Toronto. See, I put those flurries in again. This will be late in the afternoon, maybe 3 or 4 o'clock. And +3 with mainly sunny skies in Windsor. We'll have so much more coming up here on Canada's Weather Network. Please stay with us.